David Kato Kisule, a teacher and LGBT rights advocate from Uganda, who was born in 1964, had a profound influence on the LGBT community. He is referred to as Uganda's first openly gay man and is regarded as the founder of the country's LGBT rights movement. David Kato was a founder member of Sexual Minorities Uganda and the organization's advocacy officer. Soon after winning a case against a publication that had published his identity and pictures, labeling him as gay and advocating for his execution, David was assassinated at his home in 2011.
Self-confessed gays and activists reacted angrily to the sub.
David Kato was educated at King's College Budo and Chambogo University and taught at various schools, including the Nile Vocational Institute in Njero. It was here that he became aware of his sexual orientation and was subsequently dismissed without any benefits in 1991. He left to teach for a few years in Johannesburg, South Africa, during its transition from apartheid to multiracial democracy, becoming influenced by the end of the apartheid-era ban on sodomy and the growth of LGBT rights in South Africa. Coming back to Uganda in 1998, he decided to come out in public through a press conference. He was arrested and held in police custody for a week due to this action. Kato publicly campaigned for the fundamental rights of the LGBT+, to be free of persecution and protected by the law. By 2010, Kato had quit his job as a school teacher to focus on his work with Sexual Minorities Uganda in light of the events surrounding the Uganda's anti-homosexuality bill. To support this work, he came to the University of York and took part in the Center for Applied Human Rights Protective Fellowship Scheme to build his skills and give respite from the threats in Uganda. Sadly, on 26 January 2011, at around 2 p.m., Kato was assaulted in his home by a man who hit him twice in the head with a hammer, weeks after winning a court victory over a tabloid paper that called for homosexuals to be killed.
David Kato, the man who was killed, was one of the most outspoken activists for gay rights in his country. A colleague of his tells us he'd been beaten and arrested more than once. His right eye didn't work properly anymore, the friend told us. He was trying to get surgery for a shoulder that had been dislocated in an earlier attack. Recently, he had moved several miles outside the capital city in his country, hoping for peace and safety in the rural district that he moved to, which is where he was killed.
Kato had spoken of an increase in threats and harassment since the court victory. In the spring of 2011, Boston's American Repertory Theatre and System of Down Serge Tankian dedicated their production of Prometheus Bound to Kato and 7 other activists, stating in their program notes that by singing the story of Prometheus, the god who defied the tyrant Zeus by giving the human race both fire and earth, this production hopes to give a voice to those currently being silenced or endangered by modern-day oppressors. The Gay Pride event in York, United Kingdom, held on 30th July 2011, commemorated Kato. A minute of silence was observed, and hundreds of rainbow-colored balloons were released in his memory by Member of Parliament for York, Central Hugh Bailey, and the Lord Mayor of York. In 2012, the David Kato Vision and Voice Award was established in his memory. The David Kato Vision and Voice Award celebrates the life and work of Ugandan human rights activist David Kato. To honor David's legacy, the David Kato Vision and Voice Award was founded to recognize leaders who work to uphold the sexual rights of LGBT persons around the world. Kato was interviewed by US filmmakers Catherine Fairfax Wright and Malika Zohali Worrell for a documentary film on his life, Call Me Kuchu, which premiered at the Berlin International Film Festival. They will say We Are Not Here was posted to the New York Times website for the first anniversary of his death.
They kept on saying, we're not here. But of late, we are here.
In 2013, Kato met Roger Ross Williams shortly before his death and was an inspiration in the making of God Loves Uganda, a documentary exploring connections between Christian evangelism in North America and in Uganda.
The law says no homosexuality in this nation. It's an abomination to God.
In 2014, Kato was inducted into the Legacy Walk, an outdoor public display in Chicago, which celebrates LGBT history and people. In 2022, the University of York decided to name its new college after David Kato, who went in the university in 2010 for 6 months as a protective fellow on the Human Rights Defenders Program at the Center for Applied Human Rights. David Kato Kisule left a legacy that we are now upholding, and the LGBT community still views him as a very big symbol in the LGBT community. May his soul keep resting in peace. A luta continua.